Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Gossip Closet, where we get to gossip all about perfumes and everything in between. So let's get started. Alright guys, in today's video, I've been waiting for this video, for this perfume for quite some time, ever since it was announced, and it's finally here. I finally got my hands on the new Billie Eilish perfume. So we have here number 3. This for me, I don't know about you guys, but this for me, I've been so patiently waiting for this perfume to come in. And it's finally here, and I cannot believe that it's finally here. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the perfume, we're gonna talk about the scents, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts and opinions and what I think about the perfume. Okay, so I just received this perfume. I did try it out. I could not wait. I did not want to wait to do like a blind sniff review. I just opened it and I smelled it, and I do have some thoughts and opinions. But let's start off with the presentation. The presentation of this perfume, the bottle's so cute, the box, the packaging, everything about this is so beautiful. I really like this color. I just love the dark burgundy red, sexy red type of color. It's really beautiful. I really like this. So definitely A+ for packaging. This is also a 3.4 fluid ounce, and it is an Eau de Parfum. So let me open it up and let me get to the scents. Alright, so here we have the bottle. I think the bottle is just, again, I'm a big fan of bottles like this. I'm a big fan of like different type of bottles. So this to me is for sure something that I am in love with. I really love the bottle. I think the bottle's so beautiful. I'm obsessed. But I'm also a little bit sad and disappointed because this is going to be the last one for this collection. So she's only releasing 3 for this collection. I'm not sure if she's going to continue to release different collections, but we're only gonna get 3 perfumes in these bottles. But hopefully she releases more, because I really do enjoy her perfumes, and I think Billie and her team understand the assignment when it comes down to like what kind of bottles and packaging they want to release. But yeah, beautiful bottle for sure. All right, so reading the notes for this one has top notes of pink pepper, grapefruit, and jasmine. The middle notes are fir, saffron, and cedar, and the base notes are musk, oak moss, and amber. Okay, I have to say I'm super shocked that this does not have cherry, because if I remember correctly, Billie Eilish teased us with a promotional picture, and on her capture on her Instagram, she put cherry emojis. I mean, I am getting the notes from Fragrantica. I probably should have went to the official website, but when you go to the website, it doesn't have any type of like cherry notes. I think we all thought this was going to be a cherry perfume, like a really nice juicy, fruity cherry, yet maybe like sweet gourmand type of cherry. I don't know. But I will say this perfume is nowhere near cherry, which is very disappointing. But I have to say, you guys, okay, so first of all, the spray, it's really beautiful. I really like the way that this one sprays. I think the other ones don't spray like that, which I do have. But yeah, you guys, okay, so this perfume, the first initial hits, when I first smelled this perfume, I said, wow, okay, I like it. It's definitely not something unique. It's definitely not something that I have not smelled. And it's also something that I feel like we probably already seen or smelled in perfumes before. Not to take away from the fact that the perfume, the scent, the actual scent is nice. So this perfume comes off very, the first thing that I'm getting is something woodsy. It smells like wood, yet pine tree. This literally smells like a Christmas pine tree, but more on the sweeter side. It's definitely something woodsy, pine tree, yet sweet. This is a beautiful musky scent. I really love musky scents, but this comes off a little bit more on the spicy side when it comes down to musk and spiciness. And I think that's the pink pepper that gives it that spiciness to it. It also comes off a little bit fresh, and I think the grapefruit is what gives it that that freshness, maybe that sweetness, because you know, grapefruit is kind of like lemon, so it is a little bit on the sweet side. It is a little bit more sweeter, a little bit more, I don't know, fresh. It does smell fresh, but it also smells a lot like just like wood. Just think of it like, have you ever smelled fresh cut wood? Like when they're cutting the wood and you can smell that fresh warm wood. That's what this one comes off. Very unisex. This is for sure a unisex perfume. So it's very woodsy, kind of like a bonfire. It doesn't come off smoking, but it comes off like burning wood or fresh cut wood with a hint of pine tree. Not too overly exaggerated on the pine tree, like it doesn't smell like a fresh Christmas tree, but it's almost kind of like a fresh Christmas tree, but it's not there quite yet. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is a nice scent. I think I like this one better than EILISH number 2, but I have to say this one does not beat number 1. Like for me, number 1 is still my number 1. This one would be my number 2, and number 2 would be my number 3 because I do not like number 2. This one is probably the worst one. I hate this scent. I'm sorry, I just do not like this scent. This scent on my skin comes off very like alcohol. I did spray it on this hand, and I just cannot stand how it smells on my skin. It just comes off very like rubbing alcohol, and I do not like that one. And so, but I do think that this is literally like number 1 and number 2 mixed together. You get this, because this one still kind of has that hint of number 2 and number 1. But the thing is that this one does not come off like vanilla. It's not like sweet vanilla. It's more like the natural sugars of that grapefruit notes. It's more so like that, a little bit more, I don't know, fresh, sweet, yet woodsy. And I have to say the longevity on this is very, very weak, you guys. I've sprayed this in the morning, and like 2-3 hours, it became a skin scent. This sits so close to your skin that you can barely smell that sweetness, that woodsiness. You can still smell it, but it's very, very close to your skin. I almost feel like this perfume is one of those perfumes where you're gonna have to keep applying and applying throughout the day. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna be carrying this bottle with you, but it's definitely not an eau de parfum because it projects more like an eau de toilette. I do think this is a really, really weak perfume when it comes down to longevity and how much it lingers in the air. At first, it lingers beautifully. It does leave a nice trail, but I almost feel like that trail is almost kind of like it fades away right away. So it's definitely not a long-lasting perfume. I think this is the weak one out of all 3. I think vanilla is a little bit more like the perfume that lingers. It sticks to your skin, it sticks to your clothes. Number 2 is definitely the intense version. This one would be like the toilette version. So I honestly think this would be like the Perfume version. This one would be the intense version, and then this one would be the toilette version, because this one is really, really weak. It doesn't project like an eau de parfum. It's not as strong as an eau de parfum, but it is a really nice scent. I really, really do like this one. I prefer this one over number 2 for sure, any day. But yeah, you guys, I don't know, definitely a nice musky, sweet, woodsy, yet a bit pine tree, a bit spicy, and a bit ambery. It's not too spicy, it's not too crazy in the spiciness, but this is definitely a perfume for people who are in love with those type of perfumes, like a unisex perfume, a woodsy perfume, you know, almost kind of like fresh, a little bit lemony, a little bit sweet. This one's for you. If you just like sweet perfumes, like vanilla perfumes, you know, caramel perfumes, or bubblegum perfumes, you're not gonna like this one. For sure, you're not gonna like this one, because this one is on the other side of the spectrum when it comes down to perfumes. Personally, I do enjoy this perfume very much, but I'm just a little bit disappointed and how long it lasts. So I think I'm gonna wear this one today for sure. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna do 7, 8. So yeah, see, like that, when you do it like that, you can smell it in the air. You can smell that pine tree. That pine tree is so strong. It almost kind of smells like a fresh Christmas tree. It really does, like that. But when you do it on your skin, it doesn't really smell like a pine tree or like a Christmas tree. It almost smells like it wants to smell like that. Like it definitely does remind me of like a Christmas tree. But once it sits on your skin and it starts to sit on your clothes, it starts to give it that woodsy, bonfire-y, almost sweet, fresh scent, which is what I do enjoy a lot. But I'm definitely going to mix it with EILISH number 1, because this is like, I'm obsessed with this one. This is definitely a really nice sweet perfume. And you see the way that it sprays? It literally just sprays out. This one is a little bit more misty, a little bit more like, I really like that. I really like that. But yeah, you guys, I am liking this perfume. I'm not in love with it. I'm not wowed by it, but it's definitely a really nice, maybe everyday type of wear perfume, for sure winter time type of perfume, because this kind of does remind me of the holidays. So I don't hate it as much as I hate number 2. So yeah, I am enjoying this perfume somewhat. I'm not, like I said, I'm not in love with it, but it is definitely a really nice perfume, especially if you are into those type of perfumes. And again, this is the newest release by Billie Eilish, and this is EILISH number 3. And I have to say, get it. Just get it. If you like the bottles, if you have 1, 2, then you need to have 3. Even if you don't like 1 or if you don't like 2, just get 3, only because these perfumes are going to be discontinued sooner or later, and these are just going to become beautiful collectibles. So, and yeah, I'm glad that I got my bottle, and I really cannot wait to see what else Billie Eilish is going to come out with, because this is for sure a really nice scent. But alright, you guys, that is pretty much of today's video. That is pretty much of today's review. If you guys like this review, if you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a huge thumbs up. That lets me know that you guys are enjoying my content. If you're new here, hi, welcome, stick around, especially if you are into perfumes and anything in the fashion world. If that sounds like you, stick around, click that subscribe button, and click that notification bell to be part of the team. But alright, you guys, as always, thank you for watching, and I cannot wait till we gossip on the next one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.